Hi everybody, Gina Marie here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm getting ready to do a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Whenever you find this video, you are meant to find it. All right, Gemini, let's see where the cards want to take us today. All right, Gemini, if you'd like to become a love and lighter and join my newsletter, you can go to tarotbyginamarie.com. Also, if you would like a personal reading from me, please email me at gina@tarotbyginamarie.com. I know I was having some technical difficulties this morning, so I think this is the third time I've tried to do your reading. So we'll see. We'll see if this one gets posted. All right, overall energy of the reading is the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is an offer of love and or apology. It can also signify that you're ready to open up your heart again. Okay. All right, let's bring the mic a little bit closer here. All right. In your recent past, we have the Eight of Wands, the Devil, and the Knight of Cups. The Devil is anything that holds you back. Fears, past pain, addictions, illusions, your job, your family, your friends. Anything that holds you back is considered your devil. Eight of Wands is swift action, forward movement. It's a card of communication. Knight of Cups is somebody coming in most likely with an offer of love. In your current energies, we have the Queen of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Four of Wands is a stable new beginning, joyous, happy times. It's my cake at the cake table card. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, she can be fake and phony and wearing a mask, or she can be getting real. King of Pentacles is all about stability. In your potential final outcome, we have the King of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. Six of Cups is someone from the past that makes you very happy, possibly a past life soulmate. Could talk about childhood memories and nostalgia. King of Swords is a plan, takes action, and cuts out what no longer serves him. Seven of Pentacles can be a card of divine timing. It can be a card of looking back at the past. It can mean you reap what you sow. Now, we have to see how all of this correlates to the Page of Cups. Now let's start clarifying. The Devil. Why is the Devil here? Now, take the reading how it resonates. Roles can be reversed. I could be talking about you or somebody's energy connected to you. Why is the Devil here? Why is the Devil here? Why? Why is the Devil here? Okay. The Devil, let me just do this really quick. The Devil is being clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Cups. Okay. Put this up here. There we go. Yeah, okay. Now where it comes to this Devil, whatever it was, okay? And I always tell you that the Devil is anything that holds you back. Well, somebody allowed the Devil to hold them back. Whether it was you or somebody connected to you, allowed the Devil to hold them back. And in doing so, this wheel did not turn. The wheel didn't turn, and somebody ended up holding on to a lot of love and emotion. And I feel like they don't want to hold on to it. Yeah. It's almost like, see how big the Devil is compared to the clarifying cards? It's almost like they felt like the Devil was so insurmountable that they couldn't get over it or past it or through it. So they didn't, and the wheel didn't turn. They were supposed to get over their Devil, whatever it was. The wheel was supposed to turn, and all of this love you were supposed to have. The King of Cups was supposed to give that love, but instead he's holding on to it. Eight of Wands. Why is the Eight of Wands here? Why is the Eight of Wands here? Yeah. Eight of Wands is being clarified by the Queen of Swords and the Magician. Okay, for as weird as this is going to sound, I felt like with this Eight of Wands that this was done pretty quickly. As in, you may have thought that things were going along pretty well, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, somebody's just up and not there anymore. Because what I would love to say here is somebody wants to come towards you. Somebody is now knowing the truth, cutting out the crap, realizing they're the master of their own destiny. And that, with the magician, they're manifesting, getting rid of this devil and coming in and giving the cup. I would love to say that, but that's not what I feel. What I feel is whatever this was here happened pretty quickly. And instead of cutting out the devil, I feel like with this Queen of Swords, they cut you out. And with the magician here, it's almost like they're fooling themselves. Like it's, yes, I got victory. You got victory over what? You severed a connection that you wanted, but you kept your devil. It's weird. It's weird to me. Let me just say it like that. Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Why is this Knight of Cups here? Why is the Knight of Cups here? Yeah. Where is it? Yeah, Knight of Cups is being clarified by the Two of Pentacles and the Emperor. It's where it comes to coming in to give you the cup. I don't know. What do I do? Do I do this? Do I do this? I don't know. It's almost like they're in limbo. Why? Because I feel like with this Emperor, somebody isn't taking charge, taking control. I feel like somebody can't make a decision to save their own life. That's what I feel. I feel a lot of indecision here. I feel a lot of, I don't know, was that the right thing to do? Should I have done that? Should I have gotten rid of this? I don't know. I'm so confused as to what to do. And I'm like, really? You're confused whether or not you need to get rid of that devil? Well, if you actually saw the devil and take a look at the devil for who and what they are, you'd get rid of that devil. Sometimes I think if we could take a step back from our own life and see it as if it was happening to a friend or a family member and go, whoa, that's kind of messed up. No, you need to get rid of this and go towards this, or you need to drop this and start doing this. But when it's happening to us, we don't see it because it's like we can't see the forest through the trees. It's like we're too much into it. But if this person could take a step back and view this as if it were a friend and give them advice, their advice would be to get rid of that devil because the devil's holding them back. But it's like they can't see it. Current energies, Queen of Wands, Four of Wands, King of Pentacles. Four of Wands. Why is the Four of Wands here? Yeah, I feel like that devil, yeah, I would love to say where it came to somebody's devil, the wheel turned and now somebody's got their emotions in balance. We're ready to move forward, cutting out what no longer serves us kind of thing, knowing the truth. We're the master of our own destiny, coming in to give the cup, balancing our life. Why? Because now we're the emperor. If I was just reading the cards, that's what that would say. But it doesn't. Somebody is allowing their devil, whatever their devil is, to control them. And that's what it is. When we have a, per se, devil, it's we are allowing something or someone else to control us. That's what it is. It's like we've given our power away. Look at that. Happy new beginning crossed by or clarified by the Seven of Swords and the Page of Cups. Yeah, the liar, cheater, stealer card. Yeah, somebody wasn't being honest about this relationship, about this new beginning. Somebody wasn't honest when they said that they were ready. Somebody wasn't honest when they were ready to give that cup. They weren't because they were holding on to this. Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here? I feel like you may have gone into it ready, but this person didn't. Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here? And now, like I said, take the reading how it resonates. Somebody accused me of being biased on my readings and said that you favor the astrological sign. Well, no, I'm reading it from their perspective, but I always tell you, if you need to, roles can be reversed. I can read it from one person. I can read it for both, but then you'd be confused as to who I'm talking about. Because this could be you, this could be somebody else. This could be you, this could be somebody else. This could be you, this could be somebody else. That's why I say it in the beginning. Roles can be reversed. Apparently they missed that part. It's the Queen of Wands here. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Yeah. Queen of Wands. Yeah, somebody wasn't being true to themselves. Queen of Wands is being clarified by the Hierophant and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, somebody isn't being true to themselves, so the cup is closed. I'm drawn to the fact that she's holding on to a cup and it's closed. Yeah. Somebody wasn't being real with their emotions. I feel like somebody doesn't know how to be real with themselves. I feel like they find it too scary. King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Talk to me about this King of Pentacles. Yeah. King of Pentacles is being clarified by the Hermit and the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is here. And we got the Queen there. Yeah, I want to say where it comes to stability in their life, I don't feel like, if you look at the King of Pentacles, he's got all this growth. It's like all this prosperity, all this growth. It's kind of like whatever he touches, he can make it multiply. He can just make it grow. So he's holding onto that pentacle is going to grow. All of this, it's like he's got his feet on the ground. All of that earth is just going to grow. It's going to take some time, but it's like any seeds that he plants are going to grow. But what I feel with this person is not so much like all of this stuff is growing. It's he has gotten so bombarded with everything else. It's almost like there's no stability where this person is at. I feel like this is all like chaos. Like it's almost like he's caught in a net and he can't get out. Going into hermit mode, trying to figure out what to do and what needs to go. I think somebody already knows what needs to go. It's just a matter of, are they willing to do it or not? Like I said, if they looked at it from somebody else's perspective and said, oh, so this is what's going on? Oh, well, you need to cut this out and you need to do this and move forward. That's what I suggest. And it's like somebody goes, okay, well, I just described to you your life. How come you haven't cut that out yet? And they're like, what? Yeah. Potential final outcome. King of Swords, Six of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Why is the Six of Cups here? Talk to me about the Six of Cups. Why is this Six of Cups here? Why is the Six of Cups here? Why? Why is the Six of Cups here? Yeah. Yeah, somebody put a very important connection out in the cold. Six of Cups is being clarified by the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands brings me back here. So where it came to the connection with you, somebody put it out in the cold. Somebody put it out in the cold, and I feel like with this, what I feel is like forward movement, as in like they ran, and they ran pretty quickly. Ran, cut it out, because for some reason, it's like this magician was being a trickster. It's like, yeah, that's what I was meant to do. That's what I should have done. Yes, yes. Instead of manifesting the connection to come together or strengthening the connection, somebody just cut and bolt. And I feel like somebody's realizing what they did now. King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here? Yeah, sometimes after somebody cuts you out and they kind of feel, for lack of a better term, they kind of feel good about it. Like, yes, I got rid of them so I could keep my devil. I don't have to do any work on myself. I don't have to get rid of this person. I don't have to get rid of this situation. Now I can sit. Now I'm fine. And you're like, really? You're really fine staying with this instead of going towards Gemini? Really? Okay. And then as they sit in the silence, then it's kind of like they replay stuff in their head. And it's like, oh, okay. I gave up this for that. Was that really what I wanted to do? That's what I'm feeling right about now. King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here? Why? Why is the King of Swords here? I feel like somebody knows what needs to go. Somebody needs to put their life in a balance. Somebody needs to heal. Somebody needs to heal from this. Somebody needs to heal from the fact that they were making wrong decisions. I feel like they were making those decisions from pain. Because it's too painful. Sometimes it's too painful to look at our devil. Sometimes the devil can be somebody that holds you back. Could be an ex, could be a family member, could be a friend. Sometimes it's too painful to look at possibly a friend and realize that they're holding us back because they really don't want the best for us, or a family member. And sometimes we don't let go of a toxic ex out of fear, because that toxic ex sometimes tells us you'll never find anybody better. You don't deserve anybody better. And we believe it. Maybe that's the Three of Swords that somebody needs to get rid of. I always tell you that these three swords are the Three of Swords in that heart where somebody's words, actions, or intentions hurt you and hurt you pretty badly. But this sword here is one of my favorite cards, Archangel Michael's Sword of Truth. This is the Ace of Swords. So as he's laying here looking at all the hurt and pain that he has, here is the clarity. Here is how to heal all of this hurt and pain. So I feel like somebody knows what needs to be done. They need to balance things out within themselves, and they need to start the healing process from this, which means they need to detach from this. Seven of Pentacles. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Okay. Now, the Ace of Pentacles flipped in my deck. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles is being clarified by the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. I feel like when the timing is right, somebody's going to come in and give the offer. Okay? But they can only do it if they drop the burden. For some of you, I feel like when they do come in to possibly give an offer, it may cause you a great deal of burden. Because I believe you want them to come in and offer you this cup. You want them to come in and offer that apology. You want to be able to open up your heart to this. But I feel like in some instances, you feel like you can't, because you feel like you can't trust this person. This person could come in and give you this long-awaited offer, something that you've always wanted, and you may be carrying this burden. Or it may be they come in to give the offer and you're not believing it. Because maybe you feel like they haven't fully detached from this. Like, let's say they're married. They could finally come in and say, you know what, you're right. I need to get divorced. Or I need to make it finalized. We've been separated for God knows how long. I need to just finalize the paperwork. And I'm going to do that. And you go, okay, when? When? I can't accept this. If you're still giving me promises of, oh, I'm going to do such and such. So, yeah. So in order to come and give this, somebody's got to drop the burden. The energy will be right for them to do it, but they have to want to do it. You know, they're going to have to want to do it. So I don't know. I feel like it's kind of up in the air. I feel like somebody's devil is still holding on to them. But they got to be willing to cut it loose. They got to be willing to cut it loose. For some of you, somebody's looking back at the past, at the offer that you gave them, and they're all stuck in 10 wands. Because they didn't accept the offer because of the devil. And that Page of Cups is them wanting to open up their heart, wanting to come in and apologize for what happened in the past. But, I don't know. It's like, I feel like this person, needs to start taking responsibility for their own life, if that makes sense. I almost feel like this person kind of blame shifts everything on everything and everyone. Like, oh, and there's that Three of Swords. It's, oh, I can't be happy because of this person or that person or this situation or that or this or this. And you're kind of like, look, be an adult and take responsibility for your own life. Only you can change your life. Yeah. Yeah. Where it comes to having all of this love and happiness, let me say this. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Three of Swords. And the Ten of Cups is being crossed by the Three of Pentacles. Where it comes to having all of this love and happiness, somebody daydreams about it. Why? Well, because this wasn't built on a stable foundation, for one. Because somebody still had a devil lurking underneath, okay? Number two, looking at them focused on the Pentacles. When I'm focused on the Pentacles, it's like Here's you, here's this person, but there's a pentacle in the way. So I believe this pentacle is their devil, whatever their devil is. So where it comes to all of this love and happiness, somebody put all of it out in the cold. And essentially, they ended up sticking 3 swords, metaphorically speaking, into this connection. And I feel like somebody is now feeling this. They're now feeling these 3 swords. Why? Because now they're feeling the absence of you. It may have taken this person some time, but they're feeling the absence of you. What they need to do is be able to take a look at this devil. Like, I have done that sometimes in my life with my perspective. I'm like, okay, if one of my friends was to tell me my story and say, okay, we did this and this and this and this and this and this and this, what should I do? I would literally look at them and go, what are you doing? You just need to leave that situation. You just need to let this go. You need to move forward. You need to do this and you need to do this. And sometimes it's hard to take a look at our own life like that. If a friend came in and told you the story, you'd be like, oh, this is what you need to do. Boom, 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 boom. Because it's easy to do that. But when you're in it and you're involved, sometimes you don't see the devil. Sometimes you really don't realize what's holding you back, or that you're being held back because of this, or that you've relinquished your power to that. And I feel like that's what this person is going through now. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped. If you like the content that I have, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a much in-depth personal reading with me, please email me at gina@tarotbyginamarie.com. Love and light, everybody.